Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Hi, folks. Welcome back. And those that are new, welcome. There's a video going around from Dan Bongino suggesting that President Trump, when he turns himself in Fulton County outside of Atlanta, Georgia, that he doesn't post his bond, that he stays in jail. I happen to agree. You know, Dan says at the end of the video I'm going to play, F around and find out. Now, first I'm going to play a very short clip from Senator Schumer talking to Rachel Maddow on MSNBC. This is before Trump was sworn in. This is before he was even at the inauguration. He was a president-elect. He wasn't even president yet. And I want you to look at what he said, and then we're going to show you what Dan Bongino said.
But he's taking these shots, this antagonism, this taunting to the intelligence community.
You take on the intelligence community, they have 6 ways from Sunday at getting back at you. So even for a practical, supposedly hard-nosed businessman, he's being really dumb to do this.
What do you think the intelligence community would do if they were motivated?
I don't know, but from what I am told, they are very upset with how he has treated them and talked about them.
Folks,
now, there's a clip from probably December of 2016 from Chuck Schumer saying that you do that to the intelligence community, they'll get you back every way, which way but Sunday. And he also said it on the Senate floor. So there's more than enough. He says, well, I've been told. You know, she didn't ask told by who. So that, you know, this sets off a lot of alarm bells for me. They were after him. Maybe he didn't like the way he talked about him. Maybe he didn't like the way Trump talked to him. It doesn't matter. He's the president of the United States. Now, this is going to be Trump's 4th indictment. He's going to turn himself in and be fingerprinted and all that stuff they do when you're indicted. And Dan Bongino has a suggestion. Let's listen.
I don't think the Trump team should post the bond. I don't. This may sound like a crazy idea, but folks, we're living in crazy times. And crazy times require different, crazy, bold approaches. Fannie Willis wants to be a smart-ass tyrant, little socialist communist like she is down in Fulton County, Georgia. Don't post.
Now, I want to make clear before we continue, Dan Bongino did work for the Secret Service. He knows what he's talking about when it comes to procedures for the Secret Service for former and current presidents. He was a Secret Service for years. So let's see what he has to say, and I happen to agree.
Don't post the bond. You jail him? Let's elect our first political prisoner. Go ahead. Go to jail. Let the Secret Service shut the entire jail down, and we'll see how long you're willing to keep this charade going.
See, he knows. He used to be a Secret Service agent. They are bound by federal law to follow certain procedures for former presidents. And I call their bluff, too. Let's listen on.
Let him put him in jail for a bit. Folks, I know it sounds crazy. Let the Secret Service shut that entire floor down, because remember, Title 18 U.S.C. 3056, and I believe 1752. The Secret Service has the absolute federal authority, the supremacy clause. They can declare anything a federally protected area, even a prison cell. They can clear out that entire wing of the prison and make sure Donald Trump never sees another human being in that prison other than the Secret Service. I wouldn't post. It's a crazy idea. I don't think so. Folks, you've seen people around the world take a stand like this, and it's easy for me to say, I get it. I wouldn't be the one in a prison cell. But you want to send a message? Let's see. Let's see what happens.
Exactly right. You want to play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Can you imagine Trump in jail? Now, they're going to have the whole floor closed off, the Secret Service. Agents everywhere. Probably the safest prison in the United States. But besides that, and then the crowds start outside the prison. And the crowds get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger until there's hundreds of thousands, maybe even 1 million people surrounding that jail, that prison. That's exactly what will happen. And President Trump won't have to say a word. You say, well, he's edging them on just like January 6th. No, he's just going to sit there, and I'm sure he'll have access to his computer and his phone. His lawyers, Secret Service agents everywhere armed in the prison. There's no way the Secret Service can go in there and protect a former president in jail without weapons. It's not going to happen. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Let's listen on.
We should hold protests outside of that prison cell every single day. Don't post. Don't post the bond. Make them put you in jail. And make them show America their asses and show America who they really are. And let's see how long this lasts. Folks, I think the F around and find out the time has long since passed.
I'm as mad as hell, and I'm not going to take this anymore.
I agree 100%. 100%. The time to F around and find out has happened. It's actually past due. I know Donald Trump knows Dan Bongino. I know he's interviewed him a lot of times. I know a lot of Trump's people watches Dan Bongino because they've made comments in the past. Maybe this one will say, you know what? Be careful what you wish for because you may well get it. I think it's old Aztec or Incan saying, and this is for the progressives out there that are delighting in this. When the gods want to punish us, they answer our prayers. Don't post bond, Mr. President. Don't do it. Stay there multiple days. The Secret Service will have a fit. They'll have to just take the whole floor, like you said, of the prison and just close it down. They are bound by federal law. And then over time, the crowds get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger outside. If the jail happens to be in downtown Atlanta, even better. Close down the city peacefully. I'm not calling for this website saying that I'm calling for violence. Peaceful protest. Take a page out of Gandhi's page, even though he was a socialist. Have 1 million people standing there chanting USA and Trump for days on end, 24/7. The time to F around, we're going to find out now. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. I'm hoping that message from Dan Bongino gets to the Trump people, because he's fairly insulated. We're going to see. The guy's got some balls. President Trump does. Let's see if he calls their bluff. You want me in jail? Okay. I'll stay in jail. I won't post bond. The best PR move he could ever possibly make. What do you think? Until next time, God bless, goodbye, and good luck.